Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Nectar of Devotion class. Today we got some wonderful kirtaniyas here. So we'll start with some kirtan. First Rasika will lead, then Divya Prabhu will lead, and then we'll see about Mukunda. So, okay, Rasika, you can start. Jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So from today we are starting 146 qualities of Krishna as described in the 10th canto of Bhagavatam. So we will be taking those shlokas, try to understand more. Of course, we have covered the 64 qualities, but this is like, additional source coming from one place, Bhagavatam. Everything is in Bhagavatam. And devotees have taken pains to find out these 146 attributes, qualities of Krishna. So first let us chant our pranam mantras and then we'll go from there. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Kada Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutaka Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Vishesha Shunyavadi Panchatya Desha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Hare.
Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Niti Namine Namah Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradaine Gaur Katha Dhamda Nagar Grama Tarine. So I made some PowerPoint for just understanding this 146 attributes. These are all very, very wonderful attributes. Some are very simple to state, but for understanding you require real devotion, and we really need the help of the acharyas, Srila Prabhupada and previous acharyas, to understand this fully. So these are some of the facts which are mostly known, but as I said, but we never thought that it can come like that, and it is also confirmation of some of the things which we say very loosely sometimes. We say it because, of course, we have heard it from somebody. We have heard it in the parampara, so we are very safe. We can say that, but still, I thought it is better to understand it in the complete way, so that when we have to discuss with somebody, we can explain that from where it has come, how it has come. People ask this question sometimes. So let's start. Number 1. नहीं माता जी, कोई पार्ट नहीं है, आपको सब सुनना पड़ेगा सिर्फ. जब कभी श्लोक का नंबर आएगा तो वो श्लोक आप ढूंढ सकते हैं, बट अभी कोई पार्ट नहीं है ये. दिस इज फ्रॉम डिफरेंट सोर्स. बोलूंगा माता जी, जब मैं बोलूंगा तब आप उसको खोलिएगा. तो फर्स्ट इज he accepts a body according to his own wish. We have no choice. All the jivas, we are forced to accept the body that we have today and what we will have tomorrow and what we had in the previous lives. We have no choice. As per our guna and karma, we get the next body. And then, but Krishna that's where Krishna is different, This is the biggest attribute which only in the Dvaita philosophy we get. In Advaita philosophy, they try to put everything into one basket. And then they say that we are all same. Everything is same, That's what Advaita Vada says. But we as devotees, we know definitely that we are not Krishna. We cannot become Krishna. So Krishna has to have something different, and this is one different part, is that he accepts a body according to his own wish. So we will now take the shloka which is confirming this. Mataji, if you want, you can open 10th canto, 1st chapter, shloka number 7. We'll try to recite the shlokas like we do in Bhagavatam class. वीर्याणि तस्याखिल देहभाजाम्
वीर्याणि तस्याखिल देहभाजाम्
अंतर्बहि पुरुष काल रूपे
अंतर्बहि पुरुष काल रूपे
प्रयच्छतो मृत्युम् उतामृतं च
प्रयच्छतो मृत्युम् उतामृतं च
माया मनुष्यस्य वदस्व विद्वन्
माया मनुष्यस्य वदस्व विद्वन्
वीर्याणि तस्याखिल देहभाजाम्
वीर्याणि तस्याखिल देहभाजाम्
अंतर्बहि पुरुष काल रूपे
अंतर्बहि पुरुष काल रूपे
प्रयच्छतो मृत्युम् उतामृतं च
प्रयच्छतो मृत्युम् उतामृतं च
माया मनुष्यस्य वदस्व विद्वन्
माया मनुष्यस्य वदस्व विद्वन्
वीर्याणि तस्याखिल देह भजाम्
वीर्याणि
वीर्याणि तस्याखिल देहभाजाम्
Antarbahi Purusha Kala Rupe.
Antarbahi Purusha Kala Rupe.
Prayachato Mrityamritam Cha.
Prayachato
Mrityamritam cha.
Maya Manusyasya Vadasha Vidvan.
Maya.
Maya Manushasya Vadasva Vidvan.
So in this, if you can see the I mark in red, that's the word we are describing. Maya Manushasya. So we'll try to understand what is Maya Manushasya. Maya Manushasya meaning of the two words Maya Manushasya. Maya is Lord's own potency, and Manushasya is the Lord who appeared as an ordinary human being. But how? By his own potencies. That's the difference. We are put into different species, as I said in the beginning, not according to our choice. We are put in because, of course, in a way we chose, because Krishna says that at the time of leaving the body, whatever is your state of mind, you will fulfill that. So we chose. But that facility is available only in the human form. It was not available in the other species. It was just like consciousness evolution. So here in the purport, this is of course the translation, sorry. So we read the translation. Lord Shri Krishna appearing within and outside of all materially embodied living beings by his own potency in the forms of eternal time, that is as Paramatma and as Virata Rupa, gave liberation to everyone, either as cruel death or as life. Kindly enlighten me by describing his transcendental characteristics. So this is the question. This is a question. But in the question, the person who is asking the question is also confirming that Krishna appeared by his own potency. So this particular aspect only Krishna has. And of course, Krishna empowers some. Like, he empowers Mahavishnu to expand into different incarnations. But then this is another thing which we differ from others. Is like, they say Krishna is one of the avatars, one of the 8th avatar of Vishnu. That's how they just try to put him down. As a, when they not only that, when they are putting that, they try to make him insignificant by saying, oh, he's one of the, one of the so many. But then when we say he's the Adi Purusha, Govindam Adi Purusham, Tam Ham Vajami, Brahmaji says that, then he immediately goes into a different category altogether. And then from there, in that same Brahma Samhita, there are so many verses which say that everything comes from him. Of course, in one of the qualities will come Sarva Karana Karanam. So this way we understand that Krishna is Swarat. When you say own wish, mean what? Means he can do whatever he wants to do. That's why he comes in different incarnations, even in the animal form. Like I remember when I was working for an Italian company in Chicago. The owner was, naturally he was absolutely not a devotee or anything. So one day he will read something and then he'll come and discuss with me or talk to me. He says, call me and he says, hey, I was told that in your religion you worship rats. And I said, yeah, we worship rat, but not as rats, because sometimes the rat comes as a servant of the Lord. Sometimes the Lord himself comes as rat. So we worship that. Of course, I jokingly told him, but sir, we don't eat them. So, people have different perceptions. And they whatever they hear, whatever they see, they think that that's what it is. But here we see that he's expanding. Here it says he expands in the forms of eternal time, Paramatma, Virata Rupa, and gives liberation to everyone. And one thing I liked here is this, is that he gives the liberation either by killing or his life. You know, for example, for a devotee, there is no death. Scripture say a Vaishnava never dies. So what does it mean? You know, that means all you are doing is changing the body anyway. That is for everybody. But then some people, their devotional life is over, or their normal material life is over. You know, like when, for example, you get Sayujya Mukti, then you merge into the effulgence of the Lord. So in a way, for again, that's again temporary, because you know nobody is there in the Brahmajyoti forever. It's a temporary phase till your punya is, you know, exhausting. You can be there. You can be there in the higher planets also. So this is one. I thought this is a nice beginning to these classes. 146 qualities. So we'll take 2 more today. Let me tell Mataji. Mataji, you can see 10.1.28. Premavardhini Mataji. 10.1.28. 10.1.28. हाँ जी माताजी भागवतम खोलिए 10वां अध्याय 10वां स्कंद खोलिए पहला अध्याय 28वां श्लोक हाँ जी पहला 5 और 7 था वो 5 6 7 हाँ जी हाँ ठीक है अभी 28 खोलिए आप Krishna is eternally present in Mathura. So that's confirmed in Bhagavatam. So let us chant the shloka. Rajdhani tatasa bhuta.
Rajdhani tatasa bhuta.
Sarvayadav bhubhujam.
Sarvayadava bhubhujam.
Mathura Bhagavan Yatra.
Mathura Bhagavan Yatra.
Nityam Sannihito Harihi.
Nityam Sannihito Harihi.
Rajdhani Tatasa Bhuta.
Rajdhani Tataha Sabhuta Bhuta.
Sarvayadav Bhubhujam.
Sarvayadava Bhubhujam.
Mathura Bhagavan Yatra.
Mathura Bhagavan Yatra.
Nityam Sannihito Harihi.
Nityam Sannihito Harihi.
प्रेमावर्धनी माता जी पढ़िए
राजधानी ततसा भूत
राजधानी ततसा भूत सर्वयादव भूभुजाम
मथुरा भगवान यत्र नित्यं सन्निहितो हरि.
So in this, when we say he is always present in Mathura, eternally present, then that comes from the Nityam, is eternal. Sannihito. Sannihito means either it can be said that living there eternally or intimately connected. Sanghito, you know, it's like connecting. So connecting cannot be impersonal. That's why it's living. It's not impersonally living. Krishna is personally living. And of course, when we say Mathura, then it covers the whole Braja Bhumi. Because at that time, Mathura was not that, one city, Mathura, and then everything is different. No. Mathura means whole Bhumi. So first we will read the translation, and then I would like to read the purport by Prabhupada, which is very interesting. Since that time, the city of Mathura had been the capital of all the kings of the Yadu dynasty. The city and district of Mathura are very intimately connected with Krishna, for Lord Krishna lives there eternally. So as I said, we will try to read the purport because it's very interesting. Yeah. First, we will read the. I think this is the Mathura or 10 point, 14.1. Sorry. I think I put it in there only. The Mathura. Okay, we'll get that. Okay, you can read Prabhu. Purport.
It is understood that Mathura city is the transcendental abode of Lord Krishna. It is not that an ordinary material city, for it is eternally connected with Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vrindavan is within the jurisdiction of Mathura and still continues to exist. Because Mathura and Vrindavan are intimately connected with Krishna eternally. It is said that Lord Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. Vrindavanam parityaja padam ekam na gacchati. At present, the place known as Vrindavan in the district of Mathura continues its position as a transcendental place. And certainly anyone who goes there becomes transcendentally purified. Navadvip Dham is also intimately connected with Vrajadham, Vrajabhumi. Srila Narottam Das Thakur therefore says, Sri Gauda Mandala Bhumi Yeva Jane Chintamani Tarhai Vrajabhumi Vase Pasad. Vrajabhumi refers to Mathura Vrindavan and Gaudiya Mandal Bhumi includes Navadvip. These two places are non-different. Therefore, anyone living in the Navadvip Dham, knowing Krishna and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to be the same personality, lives in Vrajabhumi, Mathura Vrindavan. The Lord has made it convenient for the conditioned souls to live in Mathura, Vrindavan and Navadvip and thus be directly connected with Supreme Personality of Godhead. Simply by living in these places, one can immediately come in contact with Lord. There are many devotees who vow never to leave Vrindavan and Mathura. This is undoubtedly a good vow, but one leaves Vrindavan, Mathura and Navadvip Dham for the service of the Lord. He is not disconnected from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. At any rate, we must understand anyone who executes devotional service in these places certainly goes back home, back to Godhead, after giving up his body. Thus the words, Mathura Bhagavan Yatra Nityam Samhito Hari are particularly important. A devotee should fully utilize this instruction to the best of his ability. Wherever the Supreme Lord personally appears, he appears in Mathura because of his intimate connection with this place. Therefore, although Mathura and Vrindavan are situated on the planet Earth, they are transcendental abode of the Lord.
So we can see now that Krishna never leaves Goloka Vrindavan and is always present in even Vrindavan, which is on this planet. And when we go there, we can feel that, we can get that vibration. We can feel in the atmosphere. Although it is now very crowded, Mathura is like, full of dust and so many things. But still that sanctity is there. You go to Janmabhoomi or you go to other places and you can feel, you can see from we were visiting these places far off places, roads are horrible, everything. But when you go there, and you can feel that immediately, yes, this is the place. This is what happened here, like. So this is another attribute of Krishna. Like here it says that he doesn't even leave for one step. Vrindavanam parityajya padam ekam na gacchati. Na gacchati. He doesn't take ekam padam. Even one step he doesn't go out. So this is the most bewildering thing for the non-devotee. How can you say that, that he doesn't leave and then he's there, and like they get confused. Because as I've been saying that sometimes they show that in the movies especially, they show, that Bhagavan Vishnu is there, and then somebody goes and prays to him, and then he says, okay, you go, I will come. And then jang, music comes, and the throne is empty because he's gone there now. He's left his throne and gone. Which is not true. He doesn't have to leave his throne to go anywhere. Like Krishna goes to all the planet, but he's still in Goloka Vrindavan. That is why he is God. That is why he is different from us. And like we saw the other attribute. So like that, he's Swarat. So now let's go to the next one. We'll just take one more. The third one. I have to tell Mataji Mataji 10th canto 14th chapter, first shloka. Krishna is the eternal son of Nanda. So this is another special attribute. Eternal son. It is not that only when he came in the Krishna avatar, then he was adopted by Nanda Maharaj. No, Nanda Maharaj is his eternal father. And that's confirmed in this shloka. From the 14th chapter, first shloka. And confirmed by Brahmaji. So we'll first chant the shloka. Shri Brahmo Vacha.
Shri Brahma Vacha.
No vidyate var vapushe tadit ambaraya.
No midyate bhavapushe tadid ambaraya.
Gunjavatam saparipichalasan mukhaya.
Gunjavatam saparipicchala sammukhaya.
Vanyasraje kavala vetra vishana venu.
Vanyasraje kavala vetra vishana venu.
Lakshma shriye mridupade pashupangajaya.
Lakshma shriye mridupade pashupangana jaya.
Shri Brahmo Vacha.
Shri Brahma Vacha.
No midyate bahar vapushe tadidambaraya.
No midyate bhavapushe tadid ambaraya.
Gunjavatam saparipichalasan mukhaya.
Gunjavatam saparipicchala sanmukhaya.
Vanyasraje kavala vetra vishana venu.
Vanyasraje kavala vetra vishana venu.
Lakshma shriye mridupade pashupangajaya.
Lakshma shriye mridupade pashupangajaya.
So in here, Pashupangajaya is the one which describes him as the son of Nanda Maharaj. Pashupa, one who is taking care of the Pashus. So that describes Nanda Maharaj perfectly. Angajaya unto the son. So Krishna is son of Pashupa. That is Nanda Maharaj. So this is again confirmed in Bhagavatam in this shloka. We'll read the translation. think. Okay, here is the translation actually. Why it's coming like this?
I'll just fix it.
Hmm?
Can I fix it for you?
Mhm. Yeah, it has gone out of.
Just put this
Yeah,
here. Sorry.
no problem. Bring it down.
I'll reduce the font so that it can be moved.
Okay, yeah, let's go 24 onward. Lord Brahma said, my dear Lord, you are the only worshipable Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And therefore I offer my humble obeisances and prayers just to please you. O son of the king of the cowherds, your transcendental body is dark blue like a new cloud. Your garment is brilliant like lightning. And the beauty of your face is enhanced by your gunja earrings and the peacock feather on your head. Wearing garlands of various forest flowers and leaves, and equipped with a herding stick, a buffalo horn, and a flute, you stand beautifully with a morsel of food in your hand. So, of course, it's describing various qualities of Krishna, but it confirms that you, son of the king of the cowherds. So, there is no other mention about a cowherd in the scriptures other than Nanda Maharaj. He is the only bona fide cowherd king mentioned in the Puranas and mentioned in the scriptures, different scriptures. So this is confirmed by. So here, the purport Prabhupada says, although Brahma had seen innumerable four-armed forms of the Lord, he now surrendered unto the lotus feet of the two-armed form of Krishna, who appeared to the son of Nanda Maharaj. Brahma offered his prayers to that form. Because when Brahma had stolen the cows, not the cows. So then when he realized, he went to Krishna for darshan, and Krishna gave him darshan as a two-handed form, which we just, when we are reading the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and on the other day when we are doing the Bhagavad Gita fully, we read, we saw that in the 11th chapter, this is there, two-armed form, like when Arjuna sees, in the Virata Swarupa, Arjuna says that I want to see your four-handed form. And then Krishna says, okay, I will show you that, but then as a bonus, I will show you the two-handed form also, which is very, very rare. Actually, you can imagine Brahmaji has done so much tapasya. And even here, although he takes darshan, but he is a culprit. He goes to Krishna as a culprit, and a culprit never has a eye-to-eye contact with the master, So if you see the pictures also, it's always shown that Brahmaji's head is down. He just actually sees only the lotus feet of the Lord, because he has no guts to face Lord after doing what he did. So this is, of course, Krishna's way of giving us the message that he can be won only by love. He's ready to do anything. For his cowherd boys, friends, Gopas, he would put he will ask them to give their jhota. And when they are not giving, Krishna will forcibly put his finger in their mouth and take it. And so that is called a real love. When one of our sannyasis, senior devotee, Bhakti Charu Maharaj, in Chicago, he was giving a class, and he was telling how he came into Krishna consciousness. He was in Germany, and he was doing his doctorate or something, postdoctorate or something. And then he got fed up with all that. So he wanted to search for the absolute truth. So he went to Himalayas, and he met various sadhus, bavalis, but he could not get, because most of them were Mayavadis, Nirvisheshvadi. And then somehow he came in contact with Prabhupada, and immediately he surrendered. So he was telling that out of the various things which attracted him to Krishna, the one aspect he says he was really attracted to Krishna was that the Supreme Lord, who is master of all the three worlds, he comes as a cowherd boy and make his friends climb his back and play with them and do all these things and take the cows for grazing. He says that aspect of the Lord defeated me. I totally surrendered, because there cannot be any more aspect better than that. Lord cannot be more merciful than that, to come to the level where he can relate to everybody. And that was a real nice description. And then in the audience somebody said, so tomorrow if you see some better attribute of the Lord, so you leave this. Maharaj says, yes, but I can tell you, he says, that you cannot find anything better than that. He says, I'm confident that I cannot find anything better than that. So this way I think we have made a beginning today. Please give me your feedback, how you like this, whether you want to, because it's a long process, 146, and it takes some, I don't mind putting effort, because anyway, even if nobody is there, I will enjoy myself. But I will, when you get excited, you want to share with others. That's how it is. So please let me know. And thank you very much. Hare Krishna. If you have any question, comment, we can take it. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, this is nice, Prabhuji. We have an attribute, then we go into the shloka, the meaning, purport, discussion. It's very nice. I like this very much, Prabhuji. And I know Krishna, he can do anything for his devotees. He will do anything for his devotees. That is what is
That's true.
his greatest attribute. And Bhakticharu Maharaj, what he said is so true. Very nice, Prabhuji. Will continue.
Before that, I never thought of Krishna like that. That I love Krishna because of that. Generally, people in India will say we love Krishna because he is Hindu. Hindu God. They also say, even in Western countries, they other than the devotee, they just say when they describe Krishna as one of the Hindu gods. Like they will say. Some people say one of the popular Hindu gods. One is.
So nice, Prabhuji. We'll go with this. It is very nice. Thank you so much for the trouble you have taken.
No trouble. It's a pleasure. If it's a trouble, then how long can you do it?
No. Of course, you take pleasure in doing all these things. For our sake, okay. You also enjoy. You make us also enjoy. So, in that sense, I said you took the trouble to get things at one place.
I'm just actually reading from what I have already described. So it's my job is very easy. I don't have to do anything.
Nice, Prabhuji. So happy. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.